のリペアしとかないとな。私の奇跡見逃さずにしっかりその目で追ってよね。あんたが繋いだんだから。モデルと走りどっちもやるよ今はね。マネジは呆れてるかも。だけど諦めたくないし。
Check, test, test, test. Alright, works now. We're online.
走ってるとこの動画アップしたらはややっばってみんなマジでビビってたよ。なんか乾燥してない？今夜は美容液アンプル使って肌のリペアしとかないとな。
Hey! Hi, Lucio. Wow, you were quick. I was just about to post in on Discord too. Hey, long time no see. Wow, you're also quick in joining. I just started this stream. What the heck? Usually it takes an hour for people to come in. How are you, everyone? I think I've recovered a little bit. So I had a cold and I couldn't really do anything the past couple of days because of my throat. So I don't want to stress that. And I guess, and I suppose it does work out. So now it's a little bit better. I still feel a little bit like warm inside, but I think it's fine as long as I don't go crazy today. Yeah. Alright, Lucio, have a good shower then. Hey Hong, just finished your breakfast at 3 AM and saw the bell. Nah. Wow. 3 AM? What are you doing breakfast at 3 AM? What? What are you working? Who needs to get up at 3 AM and have breakfast? Hey Yellow, I do feel a little bit better. It's still a little bit not, at least the nose problem is like somehow manageable now. Yesterday I was just having, it's not nosebleed, it's like runny nose. I don't know if you know, but you probably know if you ever had one. But I usually have a runny nose and then it just doesn't stop running. And whenever you just clean your nose, like more just, I don't know, comes out, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's usually always, for some reason, it always happens on Sunday. Maybe it's because of my allergy to some dust, no, house dust. But because, you know, Sunday is usually my cleaning day, so sometimes if I do that, my allergy kicks in, and then I don't know whether it's like cold or whether it's allergy, but most of the time it's allergy. But yesterday, because I was outside the days before and it was kind of cold and got a lot of like cold air in, my throat actually, yeah, really didn't like that a lot. So I got a cold after, and then for sure Sunday was because of that, not because of my allergy, but that is also something that's on top of it. So yeah, but all is good now. For some reason, again, it's just Sunday, so, but yeah. Weird. You kind of messed your bedtime. Oh no. Well, if you don't have to get up early in the next morning, then I guess it's fine, as long as you still are able to do what you have to do. But getting out when the sun is out is actually kind of nice, so good for your vitamin Ds if you need them. Everybody needs vitamin D. Hey Prog! I just watched your new watch of it about the value of training. You're just adding together the numbers in the chart, right? 0.5 per white flame. Yeah, exactly. You should just add everything together. Nothing multiplicative. It's just adding together. Yeah, for demonstration purposes, I always have to say that just in case people forget and you were here watching and you have watched my other videos too. For demonstration purposes, the example run was specifically just and solely just using the chart, and it did work out. But oftentimes you just have to use your brain. Right, so and I cannot like make a blueprint for everyone that works for everyone, because everyone is a little bit different here and there. So you still have to learn like to make intuitive decisions in addition to that. So just don't rely on it too much. It's more of a mental model after all. Yeah. Do you differentiate at all between White Flame and support characters versus random NPC Umas? I did. So I also mentioned that in the video. I assume like not everyone like watches everything, or at least remembers everything what's said. So there is something very special between a I can actually do a training if you want. So there is something very interesting when you train White Flames on support cards versus your random NPC Umas, which is the support Umas generally are much better, because the White Flames on the and random NPC Umas, they don't really give you anything other than like the White Flame and adding more stat points for your team stats here. And that's all about it, right? So in a sense, it only matters to a degree where you really have to up your team stats for your team races, but only do like what's the bare minimum. Don't go like White Flames over everything, especially not in the senior year where a stat matters the most. And I do prefer White Flames on the support cards, however, if you have to choose between those, that's what I mean. Because the support cards also give you all the goodies from support cards, right? So training effectiveness plus bonus and plus raising friendship gauges in case you have to. So let's say you have 4 White Flames on Guts, which is really nice, and 3 White Flames on your supports on support. On let's say maxed out friendship gauges, where technically the value is not there, it's just the White Flames, right? But I would still take the 3 White Flame on the maxed out supports on like another training facility over than the 4 White Flames, because they do give you more benefits overall, if that makes sense. And you can neglect like the extra White Flame on like random NPCs. Like, it's not mentioned. I guess I think I mentioned it, but I don't think it was clear in the video, so I just yeah, wanted to reiterate that. Okay, we don't. No good training here. Your last year of my university, so you're kind of free. Ah, I see. What are you studying? I did physics back then, and I was not free. Always has something to do. Okay, the first 2 turns of a run is very special. So, a lot of people... Okay, this one is actually nice, I would take that. But most of the time, in the first round, I have like 2 blues that I can race. And usually I go for that, and then I do recreation if there's nothing better after. Because the first 2 turns, you don't really have anything going on in terms of White Flames. And the benefits of a raised mood is a little bit better than like doing this, right? For almost no stats, but this one is actually really, really good. But if you had a training just before where you just had to raise 1, it's kind of like not worth it. But at least I can make use of like the recreation early on, because sometimes after like many runs, I found that if you're not taking care of your mood like in the very beginning, sometimes I have normal until like the and after the debut race, which kind of messes up my runs quite a lot. So I just use it to go recreation for good mood, and then you go to great the moment Rico unlocks, and then you have a guaranteed great before the debut race, and everything's fine after that. So, yeah. Water resources engineering are to be simpler. Plumber. Plumber! Nice. Interesting. Now, water resources engineering. So, interesting. So it's also physics. I see. Yeah, Frog. Hmm? Yeah. So the last couple of runs have been quite consistent. Of course, I've used up all my burrows, which kind of sucks because for some reason, and I don't know why, but the runs where I don't borrow Umas, I always get the long, the S distance for long. But if I'm not using it, and not right now, I do. I don't get it if I borrow it, and if I don't borrow it, I do get it. So that's kind of bad because the legacies of my other partner here, like this is mine, is really weird. It has power, it has 2-star wit, and then 3-star stamina. It's like whatever. But that's the one of the better ones that I could find at the moment. I would use a what's it called? Mechiro Rhine instead, but I guess why not? Because I kind of want to see if the double circle incompatibility actually matters on the long run. So I'm still in kind of like a testing phase right now, but I don't think it matters too much. I think a single circle compatibility is still fine, as long as you do care about the red sparks there and have enough of them here. So Manhattan Cafe looks kind of fine here. It gives 3-star power, 3-star speed, and 3-star speed. Has late surger, long, 3-star long, 2-star long. So it's 5-star long in total that we can hit. Plus late surges, which is really fine, because we do run late surges here. Yeah. So again, so the stat line always has range in the like 4000s still. I think the last run we ended up with an S, but like I said so many times, like the S or the A+, like it does not really matter that much, because I have tested the S Narita against all my A+ and Naritas, which are still very strong. It's just like a couple of points before S anyways, but I don't know, like S does not really matter. Like I gave her the same, like everything. The only thing that she lacked was a little bit of stamina, and of course that makes the entire that makes everything different, right? But the other one just has to carry a little bit more stamina, and suddenly it becomes much better than the other one that has almost like max speed and max power, and also quite a lot of stamina too. Yeah. Really just not happy because the S distance I think was it did matter a lot there. I don't know. As of recently, I've been trying to max out my Kita-san and my other speed card. If you don't use Biko, you just use Sweep Tosho or whatever. First, since it feels that the characters with high specialty rate, because they appear more in their specialty training later on, it does matter quite a lot because it balances out the RNG over the course of the run. So the earlier you get it, like the more quality training, so to speak, do you have. Even though the friendship training does not matter at the beginning, it is something, and I still stand by it, is that you kind of want to check that first, no matter what, still, as in the URA finale. Because later on, you just don't want to bother like raising friendship gauge. You kind of like have to get everything in orange by the end of the first year, so junior year. Ideally before summer, of course, but usually around February time, before, let's say, first inspiration. This is like where my target is for everyone to get to be orange at least. And from that point on, everything is just... I think I think white flames don't matter that much at that point already, because like raising a lot of stats for your own Uma and you training, just doing regular training, most of the time you do raise the team level quite a bit automatically, so you don't really have to worry about like doing white flames at all after that, as long as your own Uma is like extremely strong. It kind of like balances out a lot of things. I kind of want to see if I can just, show you this here today. Hey Hong, alright. Oh yeah, okay, I just need to go back to season 2. I love the game, but I will finish this one and the CM runs after, and then when everything slows down a bit for Uma, we can, I will dive more and much more into CCN again. As long as most impactful, as a speed matter more on longer races for sure, can win in long, but long esport for sure. Yeah. That's exactly why. Okay, so this is our mood up. We'll take this one. I don't know, like, by the way, do you like to see the career profile here, or do you want to see the logs? Because sometimes, yeah, I don't know. people like to want to see this. Oh, by the way, we finally have it. So I don't know when they put it in. It must be like a couple of updates ago. I thought I would put that in much later. We have the agenda right now. Here, you can schedule races now, which is really cool. Of course, you cannot do it before debut, but after debut, you can put in all the races that you want. I thought they put this in much later, but I'm really liking this. Okay, stats are kind of mediocre before first debut. Usually I'm looking at around like 280, 260, 250 stats between speed, stamina, power. Sometimes even 300 speed, but that's only if it's really good. But usually like 280, 260, 250, something like that. We are off about 50 stat points from a good pre-debut run. In this case specifically. Every setup is different, of course. Hey, Michael, wait, no. What's your name? You will carry that weight, Michael. That's a funny name. What do you do if you just get not good enough trainings for a while? It's mostly... it's RNG related. There are a couple of things you can do to prevent that. There's nothing you can do about it. If it happens, then it just happens, right? A good training consists of like good friendship training on the right facilities, of course, and then you only get friendship training on the facilities that you choose, because of the kind of how it works, right? And then white flames are like something you cannot really control. Getting everything orange ASAP is like the best thing you can do to prevent that from from happening. So Kitan is at orange. She can go rainbow speed at any time, which is fine with a very high specialty rate. Like, she does that quite often. But if you would, let's say, nothing else, like everything's bad, and then you just have that one rainbow with something, or just a single rainbow, is still better than like doing like really mediocre training there. Is then usually it's best to rest. Even if you have enough stamina like that. Imagine I don't have any good training here. I would just click rest here, and not use your turn for the training at all. Like, that's one thing you can do. Second is get everyone to orange ASAP, but that's already something you already know, right? So I don't have to talk about that anymore. But I guess for new players, that's when friendship training, so rainbow training, can trigger. Okay, so this one is early. Kind of lucky here. We have recreation now unlocked, because that is the other option. If you don't have any good training, then you just do recreation here. But this is like, yeah, this is a recreation turn. No insane training where you would take the risk. Usually, as a rule of thumb, I usually say if the failure, so if you get at least double the points of the failure rate, then usually it's worth it. So let's say if you have 25% failure rate, which is kind of high for some people, but in return it gives you 50 or more in stat points overall, I think I would take that risk. But if not, then you really have to consider whether you have to, take that risk or not. Like, this is what I mean. So let's say Kitasan is like the only one that's here and does the friendship. It's like, it's decent, like not a lot of stats, but people underestimate like how much it really does pile up in the earlier stages. And here, this is actually kind of nice, because now 2 friendship gauges raised here versus better stats. Per flowchart, usually this one would have had a high priority, because again, like getting everyone to orange is a very high priority at the beginning. You can ignore the first friendship training here, which is totally fine at the beginning, but later on, or not later on, like sometimes you just don't have this, right? And then everything's bad, and then you just have to click this one. So this is like a not so bad turn, but it's like it's doable. That's, I think, all I can say about it. I've never had a good Rudolph run, just barely A+. Is my horse cursed? No, your horse is not cursed. There are a lot of variables, and a couple of them you can adjust. So gameplay doesn't matter. So, by the way, the best way to learn or like to train, like, it's kind of crazy to say this. You know, we do train Umas, but we kind of like also have to train our abilities to train them. Is just by like sticking to the support card, to the same support cards at the same legacies over the course of many runs, and just don't change anything for the setup, and try to see if you can consistently get better Umas. That's usually when you know you kind of like get better at making decisions over the course of the game. And yeah, like, even if there's a lot of RNG, there is a lot of like hidden skill involved that sometimes just like people don't see. But you can learn that by just sticking to the same setups and just do a lot of runs and getting better at it. Trying to do a run where you think you cannot do better, and then try to adjust the legacies, the support cards, and see if that actually makes a difference there. So to summarize, like, just do your best whenever with what you were given. Okay. Some people would take this one, for example. Like, this is crazy. Do you see like how good this thing is? Sorry, Rico, it's not a thing, it's you. She has a name. This one here, has I would say like a little bit less than 30% in energy. Look at your failure rate. Everything is like, of course, don't count wit here. Failure rate is 43% for guts, over 40%, right? Power is 41% failure here. Speed is 41% failure here, and then your stamina 29. And that's just because Rico is near. She allows you to do like certain trainings that should not be able to. And for example, this would have like imagine like this would have been a double rainbow, and this is not something you could have taken here. This is a very very solid one at the beginning too, but wouldn't have that if you don't have like a pal that can do that. HR Chocobo, do you pay into the game? A little bit, but not much. The last one thing that I bought was okay. For demonstration, we failure. I don't do what I do. The last thing that I bought was the anniversary, like half anniversary pack, but nothing else. Like in the beginning, I did spend a little bit, but not much. And I don't know in total how much did I spend? Like 250 something, maybe. It's not much, maybe 300. But that was over the course since the beginning has been released. Cards are crazy. That's actually it's not that bad. It's not that crazy. But thank you very much. So this one is for free. Everyone gets for free. You can get that for free. You just have to play the game. You get it from the shop. If you pull cards, like the SRs are also kind of free. Like I have 2 SRs here. This one is rented out. Like I have my own Kashimoto, but like the level like max out Kashimoto is kind of insane. So I borrowed that one. So 4 out of 6 cards are already kind of not pay to win. The only pay to win is, I would say, is Kita-san and Biko. Whereas Kita-san is not quite pay to win because she's like the first support card that I specifically wanted to max out first, and I used my carrots to guarantee her to get it to a good LB level. Got her last upgrade during the anniversary event, so it was kind of sniped more so than RNG getting the Kita-san, so that was very specific. Like the only true RNG pay to win card is this card, but you don't have to use this card. So this one is not something I think it has been featured before, but I did not pull that on the featured banner. That's what I'm saying. I got kind of lucky to get a lot of copies of it in off banners. So I'm going to use that. If I don't, there are plenty of options instead, so I don't have to use that. It's just because I use it. Why not? You can't because story takes too much space for my device. All right, let's. Do you have any Umo merch? Just ordered a nice cafe figurine. That's nice. I was thinking about like creating my own merch. So I was working in e-commerce back then, and I was designing print on demand mugs. So mugs, right, where you drink off. I had a couple of apron designs too. Like it's so weird and so random and specific. So I did a lot of cute apron designs. So I know how to do that at least, and I think maybe I can come up with something with Uma related if you want. that would be nice, but not really thought about specifically doing that. But if there's a lot of need, I don't know if people need it. You will never hear people voice it that they need it, but I can do that if you want. Maybe I should just have it in case someone wants to get something. Hey Frogboy, you have similar cards, like an occasional spinner, but I wish I would have rolled on Big Bakshi because I don't have Fine Motion and even LB0, so I can only borrow one of either Big or Fine Motion. Yeah, it's not the same, right? I think Kawakami Prince is also a good one to borrow, but if you have to borrow one and you do a wit run, then you always borrow Fine Motion if you don't have her. Like even if you have it LB0, you like me, you still borrow Fine Motion. So yeah, there's nothing I don't know. There's nothing better that you can get for especially sprint and mile runner. Sometimes even medium, but yeah, fine motion is just so broken here. As for the long, I am testing out quite a lot of different setups in terms for the support cards. So right now we're using the Rico to see if it actually matters to have a full MLB'd out support card deck, because I don't think it matters that much. I've been also training with my LB0 Rico and I got like the same results. But you do notice a big difference in terms of the benefits that Rico gives you in training. And that is a lot of energy cost reduction, which is insane. So if you train a lot with an MLB Rico, it becomes a kind of like a what's it called, habit or something that you cannot really live without with anymore. You play Uma on Potato. Maybe I mean, I don't know. It's Christmas. Wish for a new phone. Oh wait, actually not phone. I mean, some people play it on phone. I forgot people also play it on PC. No, you love your potato. Okay. Well, then that's that. Oh, is it because you like how it looks, or is it because of like what it is? Because sometimes you can just switch out the interior, you just don't notice anything, and the outside just still looks the same, so you can keep that. Switching the case, for example. But if you want to switch the inner part, probably you would have to change motherboard, graphic cards, RAM, everything else as well. So, but it still looks same in the outside, if that's what you mean. Filly or what kind? You mean the apron? Like, it's just baking, like really good, like really simple cloth. What's it called? Linen. I think it's linen. It's called linen aprons for baking stuff and cooking and I don't know, cooking enjoys. Yeah. Will you pay pull for festival Gold City? A good question, Yellow. So I love Gold City so much. I already. I don't know, like Simply, who else is it? Simply Rudolph is also one of my faves, so that banner is like, right? But, we have Meijiro Dober coming soon, and I cannot risk not getting her, because Dober is a very important character for my account specifically. She helps a lot with, she's really good for a lot of late surgers, right? I think like the definitive late surger parent. And I play a lot of you can play Narita Pace Chaser, but I play her late surger. I play Gold City late surger. I play Simply Rudolph late surger. I play a lot of characters late surger, right? So I think having Dober in my team is really good, and I do want to get her more than actually pulling on the Gold City banner. And if I would whale, I would of course pull on it, because then it doesn't really matter. Carrots don't really matter. But since it does, I am saving if possible. I can pull maybe a couple of times there, but I'm not like spending too much. Okay, Miono is a little bit low there in terms of friendship. That's kind of like a problem. That's really a big problem. It's May already. Double like Seon to have for 99% as an inherit for the role. I think it's good to sing for some reason. Yeah. Yep. Simply looks kind of cool, but I also want to pull for Dover. She is one of my favorite Umas. She is, right? Ultimate Heroes are so classy, so good. They look very nice. Screw meta, pull for your favorites. Yeah. Well, turns out that Dover is also one of my favorites. You've had it over 5 years. The only Uma I want is Mambo. Oh, when is she going to? I think she should be out soon. I don't think it's too long anymore. I don't think so. I think she released about a year after JP release. So because of the expedited schedule, I think we should be able to get her soon. I don't know. Maybe I have to check the the time limit again. But I think she's coming soon. Or maybe, wait, is she coming or is she coming earlier than Twin Turbo? I don't know. One of them came a little bit later or at the same time. I don't remember. So Twin Turbo is also someone we will also get, but no one really cares about. Sadly. Okay, we'll win this one. Next year, February. Yeah, that's very, very soon. Hey Rizu, I want to say your flutter for autos was super helpful. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do you know what Doba's story is like? I know she hates her trainer because he's a guy. I actually don't know. I don't know. Okay, this one is fine. Alright. This one is nice. Yeah, Twin Turbo was 1 star. Yeah, she is 1 star, but she's not out in the pool. You cannot pull her yet. She's not in the pool that you can... so you cannot really get her. So sad that we cannot get Mijiro. Oh wait, actually this one is nice, so we can both get orange here. Nice. Oh, that was one thing that we had to get right. Oh no. Ooh. I usually am fine with like failing trading, but that one was very crucial. Oh my goodness. Ooh, wow. Okay. Like, there's some people, and that's crazy to me, but I guess some people do that. They just quit the run here. And just start new. Especially because this one is a run without borrowed Umas, so you can just do another one at any time, so... But we don't do that. I mean, at least I do farm points for the event, so it's, I stick to it. Yikes. Okay, so this is something you don't want to see. Any colored bar other than orange by the time of after second summer training or during summer training. Usually, like I said, in a good run, you're usually able to hit everyone in orange by, like, let's say January, February time. Before that time frame in the first year, right after first year, and then yeah, things are going to go really well after that. And we have to click for more stats here. You need those points, yeah, everyone. Everyone needs to farm those. Oh, by the way, I think besides of the support card that you get when doing these runs now, don't forget that you now are able to collect these little shards for your what's the thing called, the rainbow shard. Collect them please, if you can, if you have the time to do so, then because they are very hard to get by, because that's the only time when you can like really get those. And yeah, they're not that hard to come by because you just have to play the game, but it takes quite a while to collect 20 pieces of those. You will also never know when you get this 3-star parent. Yeah, that's also true. Sometimes I just do it also for the sake of at least finishing with a good parent. You can still do that. Okay. This one is a burst I am gladly taking here. Okay, nothing good here. This is a problem. We're not burst. We cannot afford to burst here. Maybe we have to. No, we're not. We're not going to. Okay, the question is this a... Okay, this is one of those moments where an optional race is kind of better. And I'm not going to do the guts one here. It's a very rare case that did not happen in the last 5 runs or so, that I had to do this. So I guess I do this for Quest. She's not really good for Mile, but I have to do this for Quest. So anyways, well, let's do this. Yeah, sure. Ah crap, that was bad. So much energy for nothing. Oh my god. Oh, that was a 12% too. Woo! Things are getting difficult here. Oh no. We also use up all our recreation events. Yeah, complete. The events are like you also do. Oh wow, yeah. Some people do 100% all of those. I remember like the first one was just a little bit too much, but now that we have the double option, I think it's so much more easier to 100% those events. The only one you missed was Speedrun. Okay, for everyone's records, the Sped event back then, it has like a 1.4 million or so, at whatever, and we didn't had any double, the double option, point option, right? So it took a long time. I mean, some of them completed it, but it was just so much. I think that was like the hardest one that we had so far, and after that everyone was like 700,000, 800,000, much doable. And then eventually we also got the points, the double points, and then like even events like these don't really feel like a challenge anymore. Yeah. You almost never race in this scenario. I don't know when it's the right time. Yeah, that's true. You kind of like never had to race in the scenario anyway, so it's only right when you don't have anything else that you would rather want to do. So okay, this one was bad. We're keeping this one for the points and for potential Umas. So legacies, I mean. Sure. So in a good run, this is about the time when you or at least when I usually see about like 700 to 800 across like speed, stamina, and power. But we're about 200 points off for all 3 of those, which is not a good sign. So I usually like to hit like 900, maybe 1000 before second summer training. Yeah. But since we don't have it, it's kind of, this run is kind of scuffed now. So we do this now for legacies only and the points. Don't throw away your stamina, so keep using it. Whereas, well, if you think about like, there's an infinite amount of stamina anyway, so people just don't care about that too much, so they just start a new run. You also don't know, is it worth it to do a secret event? Yeah, so secret events are very different for everyone, and I usually do try to fulfill the requirements if possible. For example, for Naruto Brian, I think it was like winning, like getting the triple crown in the second year or something, or was it Teo? I think Teo has it for sure, but for Naruto Brian, I forgot what it was. It does actually give a solid amount of stat points, so I usually do not want to miss out on that. Okay, let's see if we can get long at least. Not that it matters now. Doesn't look good. Is it a nothing again? It is a nothing again. We have the URI finale, but still nothing again. Yikes. Like, this is the one RNG element that I'm really not happy about. Everything else, I'm fine. Like, I really am fine with it, but that is really not good. Like, like by second inspiration run, like if you're good in the first inspiration run, or let's say the second inspiration run is like the most crucial one, because that literally decides whether you want to keep the Uma or not, and also based on the stat. But usually, if you've done a good job at training, you have a decent stat line. But here we're still like a lot of stats here. What are those numbers? 666, 666, 299. Nice. Wait, the devil is haunting me. What a cursed run, literally. So, what I want to say is, second inspiration run will decide whether you will keep the Uma as champions meeting Uma or just as the legacy Uma, because if you don't get the S by that point of time, there is no chance you will get it anyway, so it does not really matter if you have it 1200 in speed. Not much. So, curse run, literally. Real tragedy is getting a spring ticket on a bad run. Oh yes, that's true. I think the last 10 runs or so, I've gotten 7 carrots, 1 tissue, and 1 bundle of carrots. But I get a lot of like regular carrots as of recently. Weird. Okay, this one was something that should not have happened here. What is going on? Usually I have never problem with this. Come on. Alright. You happy to get anything but tissues? Yeah, because everything else is positive. You will take that. Free energy. Okay, look at this. A lot of like, wow, look at the white flames here. Like that for sure will do a lot of good things for training. Okay, we're also not able to line up the double rainbows, which is very unfortunate. It's late May already. Yeah, sure. At least we're winning these. Right? Oh, we did lost one. Ooh. We take that, and then we rest after. The guaranteed mood up here for summer is actually not that bad when resting. Yeah, we are far behind. You do treat Riko as another Umu priority when I bring her Palkai, but only until she hits green, since I want her recreation before the first New Year's. Afterwards, she falls into the same category as Otonashi. It's crazy how hard it is to level up Otonashi. Like, usually in your A, you're able to get her to orange quite a few times, moderately frequently. But here, just... there's no way in hell you get that. You can get her to green, but it's like getting her to orange is a very, very rare case. I think I did this like twice over like, I don't know how many runs. I cannot even count. It's quite impossible to get this to orange. It's not a thing. All right, this one is actually a major choice. So, like I said, like the failure, like the risk reduction here, it does insane amount of work. I usually would like to hit the speed here, but since Riko is here, we do have Hishi Amaz, who gives a little bit of stamina bonus for the training. So that one is not that bad. This is something I would like to take, but we have failed so many 14% and lower training. Anything can happen, right? So even when I do the extra training, it still takes a while, since you get a +5 transfer directly in your A, and if I'm not misremembering, Aoharu's shifts that to Otonashi. I think you get 7 points for Otonashi, if I'm remembering correctly. 7 friendship points, not 5. think we have only triggered 5 bursts or something like that. 5 bursts, yeah. That is nothing. I mean, when you do training and then you get an extra training one, was that one also 7 or just 5? Ah, okay. The extra training is a good question. I never look at it. I think it might just be 5. Not sure though. Okay, this one is bad. We're not doing this. Sure. wait, is it a 5 on tail? I want to get that. Oh, come on. Oh, this looks good. Ah, it's a 3 only. Wait, that's a 5 on Queen. I can see it. Ah, ooh, no, I think this falls. No! Where are your friends? They all got dropped off. Okay, this one I don't know which one to get. Yeah. Like sometimes you know when the claw is shaking the moment it stops moving to the place. And like sometimes it just doesn't shake, then usually it's almost, and if it plays correctly, I think it's almost a guaranteed one that you will get. But if it shakes before it, drops off, grabbing the plushie, I think that matters. Just feels like it. I never noticed it until recently. But there's nothing you can do about it. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it just swings like crazy and then like, I don't know, drops everything, and then sometimes it just doesn't. The moment you release the button. Okay, time to beat Rico's team. And that might be difficult. Okay, nice. It's good we can go 3 trainings still without recovering last 3 turns, which, I mean, still doesn't matter, but... Oh my god, crazy, this run. I think this is our last clock. We're not winning this. I don't think we're winning the finals here. Weird, now you are winning by a distance, but... I think the finals is going to be difficult. I've lost the finals with like 1,000 speed, 1,000 power characters, and yeah. Yeah, it's because of race bonus. You often get 9, sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on the amount of race bonus that you have in your support card deck. Okay, I think, wait, Manhattan Cafe has power, and this she also has power. And if we can get a 3-star power on Naruto Brian, that would be fantastic. Then I think the run at least has been worth it. I don't have a 9-star power yet. I only have a 6-star power with 3-star whatever. Yeah, no idea. This is also something I mentioned in the video. Race bonus doesn't matter that much because, again, you're not racing that much. But after the races, you do get like stat points, skill points. That's what I mean. And other goodies. These things are enhanced by race bonus. Getting at least 35% is suggested. 40% usually is a good benchmark. Okay, we also don't have anything. I mean, it's fine. I think we might have to go with this one. The rest doesn't matter. We're missing a lot of skills. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. This is the first time that I'm kind of having trouble to choose. Usually it never happens. Okay, this is not standard distance. Rushing Gale is also not good. We need this. We need that. Yeah, this is better. Okay, let's do another run and see. Okay, was a 1-star. And see if the RNG is on our side this time. It's funny. Like the moment I stream, things just go like really weird, and I don't know. Like I can show you. So some so a couple of runs, right? So this one does not even look that great, but it looks decent, but it's not that great. So she does have the long straightaways, long corners, 8 surfaces straightaways, everything else that you kind of like want. But this Narita Brian, most of the time loses against the other Narita Brian that I did in my example video, and I run a lot of times, and also run the tests in the simulator or the emulator, and she just cannot beat her just because of one thing, and that is the stamina issue. Because if cooldown doesn't proc, then it's GG. It's like game over. So having 2 gold skills kind of increases the chances for you to proc at least one of them. So maybe, I don't know, but she always loses against the other one. So this one in total is, I think, also 40-90 in stat points. But I'm going to check that real quick. So that is 470 plus 425. Yeah, okay, so this is 4,183. So it's about 100 points more than the other Naritas that I've trained. This one was with this exact same setup like that I just did, right? So the variance is quite high. So because the other one I think got below 4,000, where I think we're at only 3,800 stats in total, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even less. It's the exact same setup, right? Exact same setup, but it just thinks it's I mean, it happens. It happens. So it's not. If you're struggling, sometimes it's just not. It's just not your card. Sometimes it's just not your legacy. Just struggling, right? But you have to like do a lot of runs to know if it's your playstyle or whether it's really your cards or not. But you will notice. So if you have a really good run of like what you would be able to do and whatnot. So this one in total has only 3,600. So 79, so about 3,700 in stat points, which was very low. We kind of failed a lot of stuff here, so you saw that, right? And then the average is probably around 13,800. Like, this is usually like what it ends up with. The stamina and everything is just a matter of it's just really a matter of luck at this point. And sometimes you just hit like those really good runs. And yeah, that's what you see on the CM runs, on the CM races, where everyone has like these 1200 almost. That you cannot seem to beat. Almost feels like cheating, right? But they spend a lot of time to get there. Hey Moon, hello, how are you? Cooldowns on the weaker side of properties. Yeah, I agree. If you have nothing else, however, it's the best you can do. He's like 70% of the time it procs like 100 meters before the finish line. Yeah, that is not something you want to see. This one is something you want to see. Free on the first turn. Okay. Okay, this one is a good example, right? There's nothing good here. And the best you can do, and I wholeheartedly agree with this decision, and it's always worked out for me. Because again, the first two turns, no white flames, nothing, like no pressure. The game does not really begin until that point. You just do recreations, there's nothing to lose here, because you using your energy on any of those is not great. The best you can do is using wit to get at least one friendship up here. If there would be two, I would consider wit. But here it just doesn't. So getting recreation and like potentially going to great or good minimum is really good. Because you get a guaranteed mood up the moment you train with Rico the first time. If you use her card, that is. And yeah, that will set you up for a lot of good things. Did your first ever Champions meeting, and you're happy with your progress. That is good to hear. For sure, by the way, the CM runs this year, or not this year, what I was saying. The CM runs like now in the A group second round, they're really tough. So it's nothing like the first CM where it was easy 80% win rate. Now I'm like sticking at like 40% win rate, but it's still very, very tough. Let me see if I can show you something. I might have an... Browse. Okay, let me show you something. I hope you can see this, right? So this thing and wait, I need to add another image source here. And this thing here. Like Like, look at this. Yo, it doesn't matter if you have an S or not. It does not matter. You have to just pick the correct skills. And again, like you said, you all saw this is exactly the Narita Brian that I use and that I trained in the demonstration run. And again, like I did not really think about like when training it, but it did perform really well because I wanted to see like how well this performs in comparison. Like it wins, like no joke. It's crazy, dude. This is the gold ship that we got 4th place, but and then again, like there's a lot of RNG involved, and one thing that makes this work is having the S in long distance. That's I think the only reason why she's getting where she gets to. If you don't have that, like it just doesn't really work because people are running in the similar like conditions like this one, right? And you're just not winning against these if you don't have the ascent distance and also like close to 1200 speed. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so crucial to get there, because if you're serious about it, I mean, it's a one condition. Like the only thing you could have like no skills besides recovery and still win. If you have enough like stamina and a lot of raw stat points, that is, right? You could just win with technically just recovery and green skills. You don't really need the orange skills. Crazy. Anyways, enough talk. She done got an NSM too, though. Yeah, that's also the reason why. Are you making her for Libra or Scorpio? This is still for Libra. In case we get something good, we can still use her today. If not, we're just running the Libra Cup. Your first CM was a long race, so this I see it's kind of nostalgic. I love the long ones. We do see. I don't think so. I don't see a lot of like rice showers, unfortunately. But we got to see a lot of other different long umas in the first long CM race. This race feels, and I think every long race has been like that before, but this one specifically feels that it is specifically a gold ship champions meeting. It's just gold. Every race there's a gold ship. I kid you not. I think I have not been in one race without a gold ship. It's crazy. But of course she is, I think, queen of long, right? If you don't have the Narita Taishin, that is. Okay, this one is kind of crazy. I kind of like want to click this. I don't think though. Kind of want to click this though. Okay, well, not yet. It's a curse. I'm getting squashed. Hey. Your Taishin has a higher win rate than my gold ship. Yeah, yeah. The Taishin is the more premium model for gold ship. Gold ship is the everyone has gold ship. That's why. Yeah, also a lot of Manhattan since she got released. Bring a Goshi. Training is a difficult task. Okay, so like, okay, that's what I'm saying. If you compare these stats and then compare that to the stats of the previous run, by that exact time before debut race, right? This is so much more speed and so much more power. It is a huge difference. Like it's 100-point in difference in total. So. And it's just before debut race. A lot of things can go wrong and right here. That sometimes gets overlooked. Did you get Group A, by the way? Yeah, we're running Group A. Today is second round Group A. Oh, not Group A finals yet. I have not run my CMs for today. I think I've done once. And then I saved like 2 more runs for today to so I can run with you. Or run on stream and then hope to get my invite to the finals for Group A. This one I'm fine with. You got it. Thank you. Again, I mean, CM finals specifically is such an RNG fest. It's crazy. And I hope everyone just wins that RNG. You can spend hours in training and still don't win. And then there's someone that's like did 2 runs and they're decent, right? But not crazy and they still win. Which is cool for them, but yeah. Okay, this one is something where I think like the chart really helps out, like with these kind of decisions. Like this thing seems really good because it has more stat points, I think, in like for speed. This one bursts and it has Kita-san there, 3 flames, technically 2 flames and then 1 blue flame here. That increases stamina for all these characters quite a lot, which is very nice. And I will tell you very specifically why. And this one has lower energy consumption because of Rico here in the team, which means you are able to do another, perhaps a good training right after this one. After this one, not so likely. You might have to rest or high roll it if you really find a good training. So this one is kind of risky after. Again, this one has more speed. We already have a lot of speed, stamina lacks, so the priority is kind of stamina, but then speed again, like what I said, you might have hit a good stamina training after. So what do you do? Like, what do you do? There are so many questions and so many choices here. Based on the flowchart, this one is a 1 plus 1.5 plus 5 value. So in total, a 3. Stamina is a 2 plus 1, which is a 3. Plus 2 white flames, which is a 4. So it tells us stamina is better, right? But here I'm telling you just to go with your intuition. Like not always is it good or bad or wrong, but it just gives you a really good understanding of like of where to prioritize things sometimes if you just don't know what to do, and either can be both good or not. Here specifically stamina is great because the white flame, or the thing that we have here, is that we train stamina on Kita-san, and training stamina on Kita-san with the white flame is not a bad idea. Why? Because she is in our long team for the Uma, right? So she does not get a lot of stamina otherwise, other than training in the stamina facility or power facility. When she has the white flame there. Only then does she get an increase in stamina, which this can make or break a run, like I said, right? If this one, if you're not winning longs, then that might be the reason why, because you kind of like never click or care about like these kind of things. So for her Taki shuttle, the white flame on this one does not really matter since she runs either the short or the mile, whatever. And does not really need that extra amount of stamina. Be aware that they do still increase all their stats in total, which is always good to see, but this one gets a little bit more focus on this training facility that you're training on. Here, this one, only we have 1 white flame, and that is Matikane, and I think like that doesn't really matter that much. So this one has both 0%, so it depends on like what you want to do. This one also gives you a hint extra, but I don't think you care that much about the random hint that you get there. But this is where like choices matter a lot, because this one will make us rest after this turn. This one does not. It's very preference. Alright. You went from day 1 and 2 to only losing 1 game to yesterday going 10 to 15. You might also get a +4 stamina from Rico. That's also true. You also get a little bit of stamina from Rico always. All guts. Speed for me, because sooner you can dating with Rico is better. That is also true. Since we're early junior year, Rico friendship actually matters a little bit more. You can actually give her an extra point there. So if you will give an extra point for Rico, it's quite literally a 4 versus 4 in value. However, that's when you have to decide yourself as a trainer where to weigh the priority in, right? For the beginning, a 4 or 4 later on might be more worth it to the stat that you like, or that it's more difficult to race, in this case stamina. But here, like a Crate said, I also agree with speed this year, because not only the stamina is a thing, but we have to make sure Rico gets to the green gauge before the end of this year, which is really good to see. Yeah, so it is speed. This one is crazy again. Like, this is something we could have not done if we would just have rested here. This one is actually something I would like to take. This one looks good. Alright, nice. Oh, I forgot to mention you always get a mood up here. At that point, where you would have to select your team name if you have the options. Let's get beat. Okay, this one is interesting. This one is also intuition. I do feel like, yeah, okay, yeah, this is much better now. Yeah. Getting Kita-san to orange has a super high priority for me. I need to start stacking the friendship trainings as soon as possible for the classic year. Okay, now just win this, please. Okay, thank you. Hey, Eriko. Big fan of the UR breakdown videos you do. It's nice getting that amount of quality info. Oh, thank you very much. I think a lot of people know about all of those stuff, and some of them know like even more than I do. But I do agree with like kind of videos. It's a lot of course, it's a lot of work making those, but I feel that it's sometimes really hard to, like, for me at least, when I watch videos, sometimes it's very hard to retain information, especially when there are longer videos. And I think like mine was the same. It's just a lot of information, right? I hope the timestamp actually like helped you out. But when learning from other people, you just have to watch it from the beginning to the end, and sometimes it's just a lot because I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of structure there, and then they just talk. And then I kind of get it, but I also don't get it. And then it becomes a little bit difficult for me to understand. And even if I do get it, I think most people might have different takes on like what people say, and then yeah, or misinterpret like what people say, and then it just doesn't go the way that it was intended to, right? So yeah, at least in the videos that I do, that I want to make sure that an absolute beginner can understand. I might repeat a couple of things here and there, of course, but I hope that is helpful still. Alright, this one I do like to go for speed. I do ignore the power here for now. This one is speed for me. Hey Bob, we got a Twitch chatter. We don't have a lot of Twitch chatters. A lot of people come from YouTube. Hello, by the way. How are you? Okay, so we have an X on long. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. We win a lot of X's anyways. See? That was an X on long. We still won this. Like, it's not even close. We got first and second place here too. Yeah, don't trust the predictions there. Doesn't matter if it's double circle or triangle or X. Okay, actually sometimes it does matter, but here in this case we just won easily. But double circles, I had my experience with those. Your mood entirely depends on how my next race goes. How about you? Yeah. I think triangles are kind of valued a little bit more fair. This is crazy, by the way. This is classic year, January. Having lineup 2 rainbows like that, plus the 20% training effectiveness from Biko. This is what I'm telling you, right? That's a lot of stat points for free that you can get. Anyone who says not value friendship training at the beginning, no. That's exactly the reason why you do this. Because you want to start the classic year with like those double rainbows. That's how you stack stat points. Like holy, like man, I take those every day. Trust, like there is going to be rainbow on speed after. Like it's just so good. Yeah, see? What did I say? Back to back. Oh, this shit's good. Alright, now we do a good... that's perfect rest turn. We don't have to worry about training here. Yeah, okay, so back to the triangles and circles. I do also trust triangles more somehow. Circles are a lie. Well, not always, of course, but yeah. This one is just a single rainbow, which is a decent one. This one is something I would like to do. This one is something I would rather take over this one, maybe? We still need to get a little bit more on Mijiro. That's unfortunate. I think stamina training on Summer is going to be important. This one I think we can neglect. Might also just be another rest turn here. This one does not seem worth it, but I think it's kind of worth it. Because this one just comes back at any time. You know what? I take this. Can you show deck? I can. I use MLB's 3 Majima Queen Kita-san because, and then 2 power cards. I got the Hishiyama and then the Bourbon. I rented out the Kashimoto because we specifically want to use a strong stamina card here. The alternative would be using a 0 LB Kashimoto, so the one that I own, and then rent out the other stamina card or a power card for the Swinging Maestro, be it the Rice Shower or the Big Mommy. I forgot her name, sorry. What's her name again? The original Swing Maestro card, you know what I mean. So either that, right? So, and I was thinking like maybe we do get a little bit more value out of the Rico runs, and like the stamina is actually quite fine with this card, and also gives us gold recovery, even though not as high quality as the SM that we would get from Rice Shower or the I forgot her name. I don't know, like you know what I mean. And that's why I decided to rent out the Kashimoto instead and use my own stamina card to see if that actually makes a big of a difference or not, because that actually makes a big difference whether you use the LB0 Rico or the MLB Rico. It is noticeably more easier to train with this one in training. Super Creek, exactly, thank you very much. I forgot her name. Super Creek was. You want to have achieved your first Triple Crown, of course. It has to be Teo in number 5, but kind of scared to do the race since I've tried this quite a bit with success so far. I see. Yeah, Creek. Hey, thanks, Jari. Yeah. Late March. We might do regular rest here. We're going to save the recreations. Oh, that's one that was nice. Nothing. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oof. Nothing. Oh, this is what I'm saying. Like everything depends on the second inspiration now on the last year. So doesn't matter what kind of stat line we have if we don't get the S distance. Because that's crazy good. Alright, we got double power here. You do the race with like 5 minutes probably at this point, but we'll see. Oh, good luck to you. Yeah. This one is actually kind of nice because if this just would be the Hishiyama Rainbow plus the blue one, I would still take it maybe. I don't know, this one, I don't know. Pico Pegasus is just so good. But it's a very high priority because Rico is here. The training energy, like the energy reduction is really strong. Usually Guts wastes a lot more. Is this about the same as Power? Almost, right? Yeah, this is the same as Power, which is really good, considering the fact that there's still a blue training here, so a Spirit Burst. So the Rico kind of cancels out the extra energy usage of that, which is really nice. I'm really inclined to get this one to orange though first, but this one doesn't come up that often, so it's still this one for me. So McQueen has to wait until summer, unfortunately. Yeah, to get to orange. Actually, I have crazy good stats right now. Yeah, I mean, I think this happens most of the time what makes or breaks a run, like I said, is the second inspiration. If you don't go the long distance, it hurts so much. If you have these stats and it's potentially a really good Uma, but you cannot really use it, you might have a really good Uma and you can still use it. But whenever I run a test against like the other Uma that I have that I could potentially use instead, well, I can use both by the way, but I cannot use two Narita Brines in this example. I have to choose one Narita Brine, and the one that always wins is the one with the S distance, even though the stats are lower. So, because both might be capped at speed. Yeah. Okay, this one is early June. We have another turn after that, which we will want to rest. This one is a perfect time for us to get McQueen to orange, close to orange. I would say it's still not orange here. It is a little bit boosted with the Biko, which does help us with the stat gains. So it's somewhat same here as speed training, which is crazy with Kita-san there. Also a lot of white flames, which is helpful now for the upcoming race. Okay, where is she? Okay, this one is a perfect one where we can get her to orange. We wit, don't waste turn here. I do want to go recreation. Get more energy, however. Actually, no. What am I saying? I think 3 white flames is good. This one is for free. This is good. We can race confidently now, I hope. So yeah, that's nice. Because we have a chance to hit very strong stamina training for summer, which we have. Yeah, this is easy. We take that. Which is going to be important. We don't have any stamina cards here. The only way we're going to strength stamina is by we do have stamina cards. Sorry, but by training a lot of power. That's the focus. And I have the McQueen here as I found out that running 3 power cards was just a little bit too much, so I hope the extra stamina card here helps. But as you can see, stamina lacks, and we don't have any legacies for that, so that's one of the things that we have to take care of. This is what I mean, like, this is a rainbow on Kita-san, but I'm still inclined to take this one though. A really good training effectiveness Uma on it, like even not even rainbow training, almost like makes it a rainbow training. You see what I mean? This one is a rainbow. Has 27 in speed here. It has 27 here in stamina too, plus the training effectiveness, plus obviously good growth stat for Narita Brine, which is very helpful. But I like this a lot, but it's still not good enough. I don't know. It wastes a lot of energy. We cannot do a really good training afterwards, and then we have to rest. But I don't think we have any alternative. We might have to. We can. Okay, let's do the thing here. We do rest here, and then do we have 3 trainings? Good trainings after. Okay, this is better, right? Yeah. Okay, look at this. Good choice. We couldn't have done this if we wouldn't have rest after, before that. Okay, another good one. This is where we take the stamina for sure. Actually, yes, right? We should still be in range to do a good training after without too much risk. We just hope to get a really good one on either of those 3 now. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it's exactly like I planned. Alright, 21% is still kind of high, but we take that. Oh, come on. Yes! Whoa. Good summer. Why are you the only one to make more accurate tails? I just cannot win. Oh no. On the day we come. Keep doing. Keep training. Okay. What is our next goal? I would like to get speed to, like, say 800 before second inspiration. That is, I think, a good benchmark. Power should be obviously above 700 easily. Stamina should be at 700. Speed should be at 800. Maybe 900 if we're really lucky. This one is recreation turn for me. Okay, that was the Kika show. If we can win by that mile and the CM, that would be no problem then for us. But yeah, we are not racing against NPCs here. That one is a decent burst. I take that on speed. Okay, another speed one. Nice. Okay. Rests. I wonder if we can get everything 800 for second inspiration. We would have to have really good friendship training there. We have to stack 2 cards multiple times. But it's possible. I've seen it many times. I hope the burrows increase to 5 on New Year's. I hope so too. We need more burrows. I wish there's an option or an item that increases the amount of burrows that you can have. That would be very nice. Like, this is a run without the burrows. That's so sad. Because that would definitely help me. Okay, let's give the energy. Help me get us the S distance much easier. Okay, we take this. This is almost nothing energy cost, but gives a lot of points here. How rare is it to reach a max speed before senior year? I don't think that is something you should do, Moon. I don't think it is very likely. You can hit it if you have like 4 or 5 speed cars maybe, and you just train speed, maybe that works. You have 20% speed growth rate. I don't think so. It's very unlikely though. I might have accidentally hit that on my A+ run early today, Elmo. That is way too early. Way too early. That's a lot of... Okay, let's put it that way. Reaching max speed before senior year, every stat that you would use to increase speed, which you cannot increase, is technically lost energy. It's lost energy. It's lost value, right? So instead of like, it might seem that you increase a lot of stats, but you are more minusing in all the other stats you could have had the extra stat points in. So yeah. Okay, no good training here. Usually the early years after senior year are a lot of like really good training runs stacked up. Let's go power then. Okay, now we have to focus on speed more, please. Oh my god, this is fine. Yes. Good. We need more on speed, please. I don't think we have the gold recovery yet. Also, that is also lacking. Okay, this is the one. Yeah. I really want to take this one. Let's think about this. So 39%. Does it increase stats by 80? I don't think so. 20. 62, 65 in total. 65 in total for 39% failure rate. Nah, right? Ah, it's just so good though. You wouldn't risk it. Me neither. I don't think so. Let's do the recreation here. Like sometimes I just have these runs where I make these things. it's crazy if it doesn't work out. And then everything fails and falls apart, and like in this like later stages where I just hit so many unfortunate turns after, and all the mood downs and everything. It's so dumb. Okay. Get me the speed. Oh, ooh, that doesn't look good. Ah, it's not a gold one. Ooh. Oh my god, let's just hope. Ah! No! The pace chaser. We're not even running pace chaser. Ah. Yikes. Okay, so these are the stats. Like I said, we got about 800 speed there. More power than I thought. A good amount of stamina too. So 760. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. We don't have any gold recovery to... Sure. I mean, I guess let's train her for medium then. No. Okay. I think we're doing good. But not skill-wise. So I need to have Michiro come through with her event. Oh crap, I didn't want to click that. Oh, it worked out. That's a lot of stat points. Alright, take it. Okay, that is crazy. This is a no turn for me. Because it's very close through summer training. Alright, we got cooldown. Oh, thank you. Okay, this one is also a very good one, but for the same reason, I cannot use my turn. training this for potentially quadruple double rainbows. So wit it is. Wit it is? I think so. I thought this would be for current CM, but it's not working. I don't think it will work. Just because of the aptitude, but even, let's say, even if we have everything like 1200, I don't know if it's enough. Right? I don't know if it's enough. Like, if any other Umer runs with 1200 and S distance, that's quite literally as if they would be running 1340 speed, and you are running. Wait, was it 1340? I cannot do math. Like 10% on 1200, right? No, it's plus 120 points on top. So it's 1320. Versus your 1200. Not happy with those training, not gonna lie, and this is not good. We have 2 more after that, so I'm gonna rest here. Ah, okay, this sucks. We have nothing good here. We have to train speed. Yeah, exactly. That is crazy. His stamina is also lacking, which I'm not really happy about. Okay, it's already early September. Like, the game is literally quite over almost, so it's like you don't really have a lot of turns to make things right. Because we also have some mandatory races too, so yeah. We have to go for only speed now. Maybe power, that is fine. Do we have at least more stamina? Okay, recreation here. Speed place. I take this, I guess. Yes, I take this risk. Okay, looking good, but I mean, could have been better, man. Ah, it sucks. Why don't I have more borrowed runs? We have 5-star in long, which is not a lot, but it's still something, right? It's not. I have 6-star in long in total, but never hit any red ones in distance as of recently. Yeah. Nah. Okay, it's early December. We go race now, and then we have 3 turns. Unfortunately, did not get the the crazy recovery, which is kind of sad, because we might have to recover 1 time during the last 3 turns. Unless one of the trainings is wit. If we have a bad training, we have to do wit. If we hit the double rainbows on speed here, I'm so happy now. Okay, Rico. You're not winning. Like, this is double circle in all categories. Hey, you're not winning this, right? You're not winning this, right? Nah. Alright, okay. It's just a mile. Take it. We know this. Alright, come on. This is the biggest gamble. I actually take this one. We have about enough energy to do 2 more trainings after. I think so. If Rico is in speed next turn. Come on. Yeah, the nice one always ends up with no rainbows. Okay, this one looks like it. Okay, Rico is in speed actually. But we have to rest here. I don't think so, right? I don't think we can do this. I think it's wit. It's not a lot of speed. It's not a lot of speed. We would have to click this one, hope Rico hits the other speed facility next time too, and then we just have to hide all it and get maybe a double rainbow there. But because we don't have any like strong rainbows here, we might just want to go wit and then have a guaranteed very strong rainbow on speed, double rainbow on speed, I hope. Let's do this, right? It's not enough. It's not a lot of speed. Okay. So wit, and then it's the gamble on the last turn. Wit, yeah, kind of wit, right? I agree too. It's kind of not worth it. It's no rainbows, nothing. It's not. Oh, no! 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 No rainbows! Oh, what a scuffed last turn. Like, this always happens to me last turn. No! I go speed anyways, so... Yeah, classic. I think we could have maxed it out if we had either Kitasan or Biko there, or close to maxing out. I think, but I don't know. Yeah, Kitasan's ghost, true. She's never there when you really need her to be there. No, that sucks so much. I mean. Yeah, I mean, if we could have gotten like the extra 40 or 50, I'd say maybe a 40 in speed there, that would be really cool, but I don't know. Nah. Yeah. Anyways, I think this should end up with an S, if I'm not mistaken. What do we have? Do we have... We might have to go for Lone Wolf here. No good uniques here. Do we have any long corners straightaways? No, no, we don't have any. I guess it is Lone Wolf. Oof. Passing pro? Keeping the lead? No, we don't do this. Extra tank, huh? Okay, stamina wise, I think we're good, but like having a little bit more here instead is actually useful. It's NGL. Out as well is fine too. But it's only on the outside of the final corner, which never really, I mean, nothing you can actually force. This one is like the strongest next skill that we can get. It's on. But besides that, why not get Lone Wolf instead? Get something else. So what are the chances Lone Wolf will actually work out? I don't think it will. Never will. That's why your kid is a hater. True. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to do an extra recovery here. I have to check the calcs, but I am pretty sure stamina wise it's enough, but we might have to pick another recovery. Will Lone Wolf always triggers? You sure? I mean, I have Lone Wolf on most of my Narita brines. I don't know. So this one here, we have a lot of gold ships, and they don't run Lone Wolf at all. Well, let's keep Lone Wolf then. As for the last one, I mean, we can only get wet conditions here, which, I mean, does not matter. My friends used to pick that to get groundwork to proc, but I haven't used it in forever. Yeah. Because I think that's a requirement. We have to get Lone Wolf anyway, so I don't even know if we're going to use this Narita Brine, to be fair, because not having the S and long kind of defeats the purpose of her using in the CM. We might get a triple power here, and which I hope, for the legacies, because then we would end up with a 9-star power Narita Brine, which I would love to have over a good CM Uma. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be really good. Yeah, let's just get win condition because there's nothing we can buy. Lone Wolf is fine because you need the extra speed in case it does proc. That's the only way we can actually have more speed here. All right. Okay, let's go for a couple of CM races here. 4967. I think this is about the same as the one that I got before, but maybe it's also the first one. Of course, it's the 1-star in which it has the 2-star long though. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of sad. It is the first. Okay, nice. Like, this is not even without a borrowed Uma. It's crazy. Why do I always do these without a borrowed Uma? Okay. Time for CMs. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you. So, let's do an practice match with myself. Because I want to raise all of the Narita brands against each other and a couple of times and show you like what I mean. So we have got this S one, which we just trained, right? I will keep her with as late third. Actually, we can do her pace chaser instead. There's nothing for her to require to be a late one, right? Okay, so we do pace with her. The other one that we got is... I think this one. No, this one. Okay, I have to... Wait, this can take a while. I don't know where I have her. Was it this one? Okay, no, this one was also a different one. This one has a long and S, but it has not an... I mean... It does not have the recovery. This one lacks the recovery. But I will just put that to test anyways, right? Just so you can see. So this one has... Okay, this one was the wrong one. Or was this one? And this one has a long S. And then the other one that we use in the example... In the... What's it called? In the video... I cannot find her. She cannot be below 1100, right? Okay, wait. It's by date. Okay, this one has the S in long S, right? It has almost 1200 speed, almost 1000 stamina and 1000 power. It has 2 gold recoveries. That's all you need, like really. And I will run these against each other and just let you know. Because the other one is like 1000 more in rating, but it just doesn't do anything. Okay, let me show you. Okay, who's first? Who is first by a big mile? By 5 lengths. It is the one with the less stamina, less power, but it has long distance. It has S in long distance, 100 speed. Who is second in place? S in long distance. Who is third in place? Our S Umer, who has insane stats but no long S. Ah! Oh! Why? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It just doesn't matter. I'm doing this again. I'm telling you, this is not a fluke. This is not RNG or anything. I can do this how many times you want. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, maybe there is a little bit of RNG because the other one is late surger, and then sometimes she just gets stuck, right? Okay, now actually she won. Never mind. By a big mile. Okay, I assume she got stuck, but she got second place by 6 lengths. Alright, it's 1 versus 1. Let's make this a best of 5, okay? It's 1v1. Okay, now it's the other way again. Like this one is not quite close. Now she won again, and the S1 got second place. And the other one got 5 lengths behind those because probably there's not enough, I don't know, recovery maybe. So assume this one is not better since she got third by the third race and by a good margin. The S1 is 2 lengths behind, which is not quite what I say, not quite the reason to dismiss this yet. So it's 2 versus 1, 2v1 right now. 2 against 1. I think this is the third now. 4th now. Okay, now she got 1. The other narrator Brian got left by distance. Crazy. Now the other one, the A+1 with S long distance with 2 gold recoveries, got 1 length behind the S1. So it's almost even. Oh crap. This actually is putting in the work, and I think what is the difference is the recovery skill, whether they proc or not. Crazy. I mean, we have to run them against Uma later and see actually who is better or not, but I'm just doing this the fool's way. I'm just brute forcing a lot of rusts and see how they perform. Okay, it's 2-on-2 now. And lastly, it is never mind. it's the other one. Who always got last place between those three. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, never mind. It's RNG. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we bring. Yikes. One more time. I need to have at least one of those of the two other to win. But I think you do get a good amount of sample if you do this like 100 times. Okay, the S is in last place by 9 lengths again. That is crazy, but again, this might also just be because the cooldown is not proccing. That's all. Or proccing at the wrong time. So it is still the default video Uma. Still, after a lot of runs, it's still this one. I cannot. I don't know. It's not even, I mean, that great. It's good, but it's not insane, right? But I still cannot make a Uma that beats her. Yeah. This Manhattan Cafe, ignore her. She's not really doing anything. I don't have any other Uma trained for this right now, so I just use her. Grass Wander is my trial and she is my debuffer. Dominator doesn't work because it's only for medium, but I guess everything else, because I don't have anything other than Narita Brine here right now, so I use her instead. Yeah, it's about a 50% chance she wins, so I just keep this one. Saigen just sent 1500 carrots out of nowhere. Really? Nice. I love them. Might have to check out the Twitter, the X, to see why. Why did they do that? Why do they do that so much? There it is. English one. We're offering a helping hand to get you to the peak of the Euro A finale. 40 minutes ago. 1500 carrots. Just for no reason, okay. It's not even the Euro A finale, it's they mean the Blue Cup finale. I guess the Euro A finale also exists in that scenario, but it's not, I mean, sure. Alright, we'll do a free poll one with this one, since they gave it to us at the time. How are we not favorite here? That's impossible. Oguri Cap. Wait, they have no front runners here. Okay. Yeah, Oguri Cap will forever be the GOAT. She is forever the GOAT. Oh no, the Spetchan got in front of us. I don't know why our Manhattan Cafe is so much there up front. She's running late surger. I have no idea why she's there. Okay, things getting intense now. We proc the Swing Maestro. Everyone brings proccing the Swing Maestro. Who has them? Does anyone run debuffers at all? I don't think so. Maybe it's just me. Just a few people, they still do it because I don't have any other Uma, so that no reason to not just run a debuffer instead. Okay, the gold ship is probably winning this one. Fine corner. Ooh, look at the gold ship. Oh, we cannot win this. Oh, we cannot win this. Look at how fast they are. Wow. Speed. We didn't proc any of the other ones, other skills that we had. Oh, we did proc this one. I think we're blocked though. In front of us we have a cafe. Are we getting third? We are getting third place. We might have passed the gold ship. We would have been in better position there. Nice. Actually good one. This is totally doable. Like, look at this stat line. This is very, very doable. It's not that difficult. Okay. After this set of race, we will do one pull. We'll use the 1500 pre-carrots for one pull. On the Gold City banner. Not more. Not more, for sure. And if we happen to pull her, then, I mean, it's fate and we have to train her after. Just have a late start. We're winning this one. We're winning this one. Nice. Who is a gold ship? This is about the same, almost the same as the other one. Yeah. I also have to finish this stream after. I promise to not stream too long anymore, since I also have work to do after. I cannot mess up my sleep schedule again. Oh, we got Mummy Super Creek here. Oh, that's a wrap. We're not catching up. No skills. Aye. Wow. Good job, Manhattan Cafe of the other team. That was good performance. Stamina Siphon is such a good skill, man. It is long, eh? Not even 1200 speed. Look at ours. Why we have very similar conditions, so I have no reason why this Manhattan Cafe never wins. Mm.
7番人気、8番マンハッタンカフェ、1番人気、2番成田大使、3番人気は
Oof. 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 She's also great mood. Oh my god. There's no way we win this. Right? Oh my god.
美しい青空が広がる。スタート。各馬娘、綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
現在最高峰は1番人気の成田大使。この状況どう見ますか？
Stamina Siphon kinda gambling. It only hits in front and the best targets are ends. Oh, that's also true, Lucio. Because that's also why debuffers don't work here, I guess. That's a good point. We only debuff everyone in front of us. But I assume that my not golds, grass wander's always behind. Usually she's always 9 out of 9th place, but it's crazy how end closers work. They really stay at the end of the pack, huh? You're rushed. 続きましたスーパークリーク、後からスペシャルウィーク、その後からマンハッタンカフェ、成田ブライアン、5番手、内をついてヒシアマゾン、それを見るようにゴールドシップ、その後成田大使、少し後ろからグラスワンダー、1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。依然先頭はマヤのトップガン、続いてスーパークリーク、そしてスペシャルウィーク、後ろマンハッタンカフェ、少し離れてヒシアマゾン、少し後ろから成田ブライアン。We're probably ending up in 5th place or something like that. Maybe 3rd? Okay, Gold Ship is passing us now. There's no way we're outrunning Gold Ship now. Unless we proc all our skills here in the corner now. We got cooldown. Good. We have proc our all the 3 gold skills that we have. Oh, not good. We don't have it. Wait, why is it not that close? Crazy. Oh my god, Shadow Break. Let's go. Oh! Let's go! Oh my god! What? What was that? Oh my god! What? What was that? A Shadow Break is so OP. What was that? Oh my god. I was so sure she would win. Actually, that Super Creek was kind of hella fire too, but... What? We're in the game. We can still have 3 wins. Ah. Wow. Cinema indeed. Crap. Sorry I doubted you. Sorry I doubted you, Narita Brian. You're so good. Okay, we got one last chance. Actually not. We have 5 more after this one, but... Yeah. That was insane. Who's the true gold ship now? Alright, good mood again. Fine. We got the bad mood on gold ship. This is so funny. I think we win this one. Are we? I think we win this one, right? There's no way we lose this one, right? After the last race, there's no way we lose against those. Alright. I think with this one, we are qualified for A finals, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Right? I think we also got a late start in the previous race too. That was... Oh my god. Was it previous race? I think one of those races. Yeah, we should be good here. I think as long as RNG is not like too bad on us, I think we should be able to get this one. Man, Narita Taishin is so strong, but I don't see a lot of good ones, unfortunately. It kind of looks tough there. Ooh, how do we get out of the pack? It kind of looks tough. Everyone's in front of us and this side of us too. We're last place? No, there's no way, right? No. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, we're boxed in. No, come on, get out. Your friend made a Titan and used all his clocks. Almost burned out. Oh no. Have we proc our cooldown yet? I don't think so. Sucks. Are we speeding up a little bit? I think so. Maybe. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Narita. No stopping me. No. Wait, we don't proc any skills. Sure. A long corners now. No stopping me now. Okay. Okay, let's go. We're suddenly second place now for some reason. But I see the Narita is getting really fast. But not as fast as we are. Ooh, this is a close one. Oh, that rice shower. Manhattan Cafe too. Ah, nice try, but not good enough. Not good enough! Yo, I don't think we proc, and we proc like 2 skills. What? Alright. Neat. Alright, 3 wins. Qualified for finals! A group! Nice! Alright, Narita, sorry I doubted you. You are obviously insane. This right shower was pretty decent. Got a lot of skills too. Crazy. Why are all the other Manhattan cafes so much stronger than mine? I don't get it. Okay, this one was scary too. But doesn't have a lot of speed. I I think that definitely was a mood difference. I think like us being in good mood at the race there was definitely deciding factor. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep.
トレーナーさん
Nice.
ありがとうございました。
I think we keep the 50% win rate still, right? Like 40% win rate we have. 48%. Okay.
隅々まで
We've done our job.
いいよ。誰よりもかっこよく。
I think I will do one more pull. And then we do what we do. And then we do our last 5 more CM races. Just because we can. And then we will end the stream after. Also, thank you, Games, for the 1500. It's just at the exact right moment when I'm streaming, of course. Take this. And we're over 10k now, and we still need to spend it. I don't even know if she's good or not. I have never gotten her, so very interesting growth rates. Also, all of them very strong for a mild Uma, that is. We got speed, power, and wit. That is insanely good. She's not relying on the 20% guts anymore. Kind of crazy, but she does not have the other broken unique that the other Gold City has. Unfortunately not. I don't know how good Dancing in the Leaves is, but I don't think it's good. Hey, Pretero guys, your video on Unity massively helped me. Thank you so much. After watching my next careers, were my all my best ever and my first A+. Oh, really? Thank you very much. And I'm so happy that it actually worked out for you. It actually did work out for a lot of people. I just hope that a lot of them will develop intuition later on, because the sheet is, of course, not the only way to train. There are a couple of things that I did, for example, in this today's stream that was not in the sheet, but no, just from experience. And there was just one line in the video that I should have maybe reiterated more often, which I said, experience tops over rules at any given time, right? So if you have experience doing very well with certain strats, then keep and stick to it. Alright. Let's do this one. Let's do 5 more races after, and then I think that's it then. I don't think this is anything. Nah, this is nothing. It is!
どうせなら一番綺麗に舞ってやろうじゃん。
What are we blessed with today? Shit, it's because of you all being here. Thank you so much. You bring me so much luck. It's crazy. You're fairly new to the game, started early November and still working on the experience part. Yeah, it will come. Thank you, Saigames. That's free! We got it for one of free 1500. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yes. I can feel it. Like some of you have hoped I get a 3-star. Yeah. I actually got it. Wow. 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 Now we actually have to train her now. We will do that later in a later stream. I will do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow same time, by the way. 9 PM CET, Central European Time. That is UTC +1. Okay. Well, cool. I take it. We have 2 gold cities now. Eternal glory to the kingdom of Saigames. They truly are. I mean, that is something. What? We'll be there. I swear he always gets the better character every stream. Do I get it, Lucio? Okay, actually you have been here for most of my streams, you know. Kind of crazy. Okay, we actually get more runs. Wait. Oh! Oh crap. It's past... Oh. I didn't even realize we have 3 more entries now. But I think I will only do 1 more. And then I will do the rest tomorrow before it resets. And then we have a day of pause anyways, right? After that. So yeah, 23 hours left. So we should be able to finish all the entries next day. Before the timer ends. And I think we should be able to use up all of them. Yeah. We got 3 wins. We're safe. I think we actually actually let's save. Okay. Let's save those runs for tomorrow. And okay, obviously we cannot run Gold City on. Can we run Gold City? Can we run the Gold City? I don't know if we can. I think I kind of want to make her work. By the way. Oh my god. It's so beautiful! But where are the decorations? I need the anniversary decorations. Why it looks so empty? So yeah, tomorrow we will train another Uma, and then because we already got our invite to the finals, we might as well use the other runs to just test out other Umas as well, because Narita has been she's been so insane. I want to raise other Umas as well, so we'll see what I will come up with tomorrow. I might have to prepare a couple of Umas just in case, because we have to knock out all the 3 races before. So we basically have 2 hours before the timer ends. Tomorrow, when I'm going to start the stream until the point the timer ends, and then we will run the CM races there. We might have time to do like 1 more run, career run, and then we do the last 1 hour or so, the last 3 CM races, and then we're done. You know you want to. Yeah, I won. Alright. With that being said, I then will decide to end this stream a little bit earlier here, and I will finish tomorrow, because again, what is it? Like, pulling Gold City changes everything and makes me want to use her now, and not Narita Bride for the last remainder of the runs that we have. We already got our invite, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Hey Riza-chan, Gold City, I love her so much. Me too. See you tomorrow then. Yes. Have a good one, and thank you for your support for sure. I don't think I will be sitting here today if it weren't for you. So bye bye, and have a good day. Ciao ciao.